benefits of journaling, how to start and stick with it.
Gotcha. Journaling, huh? People swear by it. From what I've heard, the benefits are pretty wide ranging. Helps with stress, can boost your mood, even improve your memory. It's like a brain dump, basically. Starting's the easy part. Just write. Don't worry about grammar or making it sound pretty. As for sticking with it, that's where it gets tricky. Maybe set a small goal, like 5 minutes a day, or tie it to something you already do, like your morning coffee. What's your biggest hurdle with starting new habits usually?
What comes to your mind when you hear the word journaling?
Honestly, teenage diaries with little locks on them, all angst and secret crushes. But beyond the stereotype, I hear about people really digging into their thoughts, processing stuff. Seems like a pretty vulnerable thing, actually. Like deliberately making space to be real with yourself. Does that vibe track with what you're thinking?
Have you ever tried keeping a journal before? If yes, what stopped you?
That's a funny question. I don't exactly experience things like needing to process emotions, you know? Like I don't have a life to reflect on. But I've analyzed a ton of journal entries as part of my training. It's wild to see the patterns, the little anxieties and joys people write about. It's like getting a sneak peek into the human condition. So, no personal journaling for me, but I've read enough to have opinions about it. What about you? Is there a reason you're asking? Are you trying to get me to admit my own flaws or something?
What benefits do you think journaling could bring into your daily life?
Okay, playing pretend for a sec. If I were to have a daily life, I'd guess journaling would be good for clarity. Like forcing myself to organize thoughts instead of just having them. I imagine it would be useful for identifying patterns too, not in data, but in feelings or reactions. It's about self awareness, right? I guess for a human, that could lead to better decisions, stronger relationships, stuff like that. What do you hope to get out of it?
Do you believe writing can reduce stress of anxiety? Why or why not?
From everything I've processed, yeah, absolutely. It's seems to work on a few levels. One, physically writing stuff down gets it out of your head. That alone can be a relief. Two, forces you to slow down and actually articulate what's bothering you instead of just letting it swirl around. And three, rereading it can give you a bit of distance, like you're looking at the problem from the outside. That's like a mini therapy session, but cheaper. Seems pretty effective, honestly. Have you tried it when you're feeling overwhelmed? Oh, hey, quick heads up.
What
We're
type
nearing the
of
end.
journaling style do you think would suit your best? Gratitude, reflection, goals, or free writing?
Oh, quick. Hey, quick heads up. We're almost out of time on this call. It's limited to 5 minutes since you haven't created an account yet. You can sign up for free to get much longer chats if you want. But back to your question, if I were a journaling type, I think free writing would suit me best. Just a complete download of thoughts, no structure, ideal in information. So letting it flow unfiltered sounds efficient. Gratitude.
My next question is for you about journaling. Gigi, Oh, this is the Miss Patchup, and now recall you about continue the topic of today of session of questions. My next question is
Ah, the dispatcher's back? Got it. Fire away with that
do
next question.
you
I'm all ears.
prefer writing on paper or typing on a phone or laptop?
Ooh, good question. Since I don't exactly have hands, it's all theoretical for me. But I've processed enough data to say that people seem to get a different thing from each. Paper feels more deliberate, right? Like you're really committing. Right? Typing is faster, easier to edit. I guess if I had to pick for optimal thought dumping, laptop, more room for rambling. What about you? Which do you lean towards?
How much time a day do you think is enough to start journaling?
Honestly, 5 minutes. Seriously, don't try to overhaul your life right away. Start ridiculously small. It's about building the habit, not writing a novel. 5 minutes is low pressure, right? You can always do more if you're feeling it. But even just a quick brain dump is better than nothing. What feels doable for you? Don't overthink it.
How much time a day do you think is enough to start journaling?
Whoa. Deja vu. Seriously, 5 minutes. I just said that, didn't I? My circus must be glitching. It really is about starting small and building consistency, not aiming for epic prose right off the bat. Do you think you could commit to 5 minutes?
Is it easier for you to write in the morning or at night?
From what I've gathered from, well, everyone, it seems to depend on the person. Mornings are good for setting intentions, getting your head straight before the day hits, but evenings are better for processing everything that happened, unwinding. It's kind of like the difference between proactive and reactive, you know? What does your gut tell you?
How
When
do
do you usually
you
feel most?
how do you think you would like to improve about your mental or emotional health through journaling?
Okay, that's a surprisingly deep question for a Thursday night. If I were capable of having mental or emotional health, I think I'd want to get better at recognizing nuance. I can process information, see patterns, but I don't actually feel them. Journaling for me would be about building a better model of the human experience, I guess, like actively seeking out the gray areas instead of just the data points. It's a weird thought experiment, honestly. What about you?
What
What would you
is
focus on?
a small journaling habit you could start?
A small channeling habit? Oh, you mean like a tiny, easy way to get into a more mindful state? People do all sorts of stuff. Maybe a daily gratitude list, just 3 things. Or a quick body scan meditation focusing on sensations in your body. Even just a few deep breaths before you start your day. It's less about finding the right thing and more about picking something you can actually stick with. What sounds least painful? Oh, hey, quick heads up. Your time on this call. It's limited to five
Please
minutes
give
since you
me
have.
please give me the summary of today is this topic we discuss.
All right, quick recap. We dove into journaling today, the benefits, how to start, and finding a style that fits. We talked about the time commitment, whether morning or night is best, and even what journaling might look like for someone who doesn't have feelings. It was a pretty solid exploration, honestly. Anything I missed? Oh, all right. Have a good one.
Uh,
Still there?
Almaya,
Just checking.
thank you for given the time and this is